No, watch this, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there. She's not even freaking the fuck out. What the No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to help y'all. I love you, all my conservative family out here. I love you, but you gotta stop sharing this video. I'm gonna debunk it all, so you have no excuse. Stop claiming that this lady was a part of the assassination attempt. Stop claiming that she works for the government. You are going to get your socks sued off. It's called defamation. I'm gonna show you why it's not the woman. Please, oh please, quit doing it before you owe millions of dollars to this lady. This video is brought to you by Angel Studios' adventurous cartoon series called Tuttle Twins. I'm sick of all the propaganda that they're pushing to our kids, and Tuttle Twins gives a expanded, elevated, adventurous, clever take on certain important topics, and they do it in a way that's entertaining to your kids.
How does a country end up in ruins because people are paid the same?
Equal pay is one of the many mistakes that governments make when they think they know better than the people. Before, doctors, lawyers, bakers, teachers, and taxi drivers were paid based on how much people value their skills. But later, the Cuban government decided that they knew best and took the people's money so that they could pay everyone equally.
Just so y'all know, Tuttle Twins have over 150 million views. Taxpayers are forced to pay about $2.5 billion to Hollywood for film subsidies, but thanks to the 8,731 investors, Tuttle Twins was funded with zero tax dollars. The cartoon has won awards. You do not want to miss it. Seasons 1 and 2 are now streaming for free on the Angel app. All you have to do is go to the search, type in Angel Studios app, or you can go to angel.com/Officer Tatum. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not doing this because I want to hurt somebody's feelings. I know conservatives are going to hate me over this, but I feel that there is a need for me to always keep it 100 with y'all and debunk myths wherever I find them. I'm telling you right now, please watch this video, look at the evidence that I show you, put common sense together, and stop sharing this video about this woman, because it comes out who she really is, and there are content creators that are saying that this woman is coordinating with the shooter, and it comes to find out that she isn't. She can sue all of y'all because she's probably going to get death threats and everything if people actually think she's a part of the incident. And there's a person working in the government that people think is her. These are two different women. I'm going to show you a picture of them so you know that these are two different women. Stop saying that woman that worked for the government is this lady, because she's going to sue you and you're going to owe millions of dollars because people are probably already sending that lady death threats. And I'm not doing this to be cool. I'm doing this because I want to save y'all. Let me play this first video, and then I'm going to debunk what the person says in this video. The problem with videos like this is because when you put them and you zoom in, you don't get a full picture and spectrum, and I'm going to show you why the person is wrong. Now, full disclosure, when I first saw this, I said 100% this woman is involved, 100%. I told my wife 100%. She goes, "You sure?" I said 100%. She said, "Baby, you need to look into this so you don't get out there and say the wrong thing." So I went and looked at multiple angles, and I realized I was wrong, and I want to share it with you guys so you don't get caught up. All right, roll the clip.
No, watch this, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the What the fuck? People are freaking out.
And she's filming.
And she's just like right there.
Now, I got to tell you, the first time I saw this, I believe
Shit,
everything
dude,
you
watch.
said. And let's watch it again because I'm going to start debunking a few things at a time.
No, watch this, dude. Watch. Watch. She sits down. Yep. Watch this. Puts the sign up.
First of all, she did not put the sign up. We'll find out that's not her sign. She didn't put that sign up. People are saying that she saluted the guy to give him an indication. When you look at it closely, actually, she's fixing her glasses.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
Shots go off.
She's completely normal. And then watch.
And then she's got her.
What the What the People are.
And it looks crazy, but let me show you the other angle because it explains it. Her behavior is slightly weird, but it's not weird in the context of what everybody else is doing. And I think that people should kind of recognize that. Okay, I'm gonna show you this video first, and then I'm gonna go to another video. This is the clearest video that I can get that's this large. I'm gonna prove to you real quick that this is not her holding this sign. See that hand? That's the person below her that's holding this sign, okay? And I want you to pay attention to a few other people in the picture because she's not the only one that's kind of bizarrely responding to this.
Happened.
See, this guy is not responding. This guy is not really moving. Just pay attention to them too, just as well as she's not reacting right away. See, he's still standing up. He's not moving either, and neither is she. This guy's beginning to move. They're beginning. She's just sitting there. People are shocked. So she's not the only one that has this weird delayed response. Dang, I'm in the way. That has this weird delayed response. She went down. He's still standing up. Now, she does have her phone out. She is the only person I see with her phone out. But clearly, after we see all the other video footage, she's not the only person that had her phone out in the grand scheme of things. She's the only person I see here. So I'm going to play it back just a little bit, and then we're going to walk through a couple other common sense things. It's not her sign. She fixed her glasses. She didn't salute the guy. And then here is other reactions.
Take a look at what happened.
Now, let's put the common sense hat on. This guy is at 150 yards. Look at all these people here. Look at how many people have signs. You gotta be crazy to think that a guy looking through iron sights or whatever he was looking through is somehow focusing on her cues and Donald Trump at the same time. It's not happening. He wouldn't need her to give cues because he can't focus on her cue if he's trying to focus on hitting him in the head at 150 yards. I just want to put that in perspective. I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I just want you to think about it. The possibility of this guy finding that woman in the crowd somewhere with all of these people with signs and everything, and also pinpointing Trump at 150 yards to take a shot at him is completely ridiculous. We do know that the parents had made mention that he was missing. People, they had identified him being suspicious of walking around. And I think common sense will tell you that he was scoping out how he wanted to do it. I don't think he pre-planned it. I think he was doing it on the spot. He see a building, oh, I'm gonna go climb on that building. He probably went back to his truck to get the gun. He came back out. He got up on the building. He got his position, and he tried to take a shot on him. I don't think you need any coordination. You don't need any thumbs ups and green lights and all this other stuff. You don't need none of that to accomplish that, and it's dang near impossible and pointless for him to actually do that. Now you see that it wasn't her sign, so she didn't put the sign in front of her face. And she wasn't the only one that was slow to react and all of this stuff. Only thing that was kind of interesting that she pulled her phone out so quickly, but that's nor here nor there. All right, let's go on to the fact that she ain't that FBI lady or that lady in the government. So let's go to this real quick. I normally don't go to fact checkers, but sometimes y'all need to check it and make sure the fact checker's on right and you wrong. All right? Allegedly, they're saying that it's this woman that is an FBI assistant director. Janine, I'm not going to say her last name because I'm going to mess it up. So they're trying to say that Janine and this woman is the same person. Let me show you a picture of Janine and show you a picture of this woman, okay? Let's zoom in a little bit. If you pay close attention, you will be able to see that this woman's neck is thick. She got a thick neck. I'm not trying to make fun of her weight. She just got a kind of a thicker neck. She's a thicker built woman. And then you look at this woman, she's very thin. She got a skinnier neck. She seems to be more in shape. And the wrinkles on her forehead, this woman don't have wrinkles on her forehead. She probably got a bunch of Botox done. But these are pictures of this woman, and this is a picture of this woman here. I do not believe these two women are the same. And I'll say this as well. It doesn't make sense logistically for somebody to give him a signal from way over there in a crowd full of thousands of people, and he's at 150 yards. Unless you expect him to be on gun, look at her, she give him the green light, and he look back over here. When you're shooting like that, you got to be focused. Let me show you another clip that'll give you some type of understanding of kind of what this looks like. So here's a dramatization of the shooting. This is kind of what it looks like from point of view. She's over here. Trump is over here. It would be ridiculous for him to be looking way over here to try to figure out in this crowd of people what she's signaling, and then take a shot way over here at Trump. It wouldn't make sense, right? You see how far she would be up from him? He would have to look all the way over here to do that. Now, if she was over here, that'll be different because it's in his line of sight. But having to look way over here to come way back over here on gun, or to look, think about it. As soon as they say she did the signals, the shooting ensued like this. There's no way a guy has Trump in his sights. He's looking at her, and as soon as she gets a green light, he can go from looking at her to his sights to firing. Accurate shots. It's not happening. It's not happening. When you're shooting and you need an accurate shot, you have to control your breathing. You can't shoot somebody that accurately while you're panting. You got to be at the bottom of your breath, relaxed, slow trigger pull. That's how you knock them out. You're not going over there and going, pow, 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 pow. You're not going to hit anybody like that at a distance. You got to go, exhale at the bottom of your breath. When your body's not at the bottom, slow pull. Pow. It's not pow, pow, pow. You ain't going to hit nobody nowhere. And this is supposed to be a dramatization of the actual shooting, which I'm going to do another video on this one. But if you go to look at it, look how far this guy is. This is supposed to be the exact view he has. How is he looking at her over here? It looks like he can't even see her with the Raptors and stuff in the way. How you going to look at her from way over here and then see him? That's not happening. He's not doing that. And then the video goes on to show the firing patterns. And I'm going to make a video about this because it's pretty interesting. And I think this vindicates me. Allegedly, this is the bullets. This vindicates me to a certain degree. I've been telling people, ain't no amateur going to be able to shoot like this. This dude is shooting all the way like this. That spread is insane. That's like a 10-foot spread. Maybe even 12-foot spread. Let's see if they line it up right. I mean, that's a 12-foot. Trump is here. He went here, 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 here. And if this has any accuracy, one, the lady didn't tell him to do this. Two, it's articulating very clearly that this guy wasn't a marksman. He wasn't very accurate, like I expected, because he's an amateur. Unless you are knocking people off through a magnified optic for a living, you are an amateur. There is a lot that go into shooting and sniping and actually taking somebody's life. I'm going to end it with this. The man was an amateur. I don't think it really took too much coordination to do what he did. The Secret Service was not prepared. There's rumors out now that some of them weren't even Secret Service members. They just put them in suits and have a halfway Secret Service team to protect the president. A complete failure. They're not good anyway. You don't have to coordinate an effort to shoot them when they're not good anyway. They're just, it's a pony show. They're just physically there. They're not protecting anything. The snipers are there as a deterrent. They're not stopping anybody from sniping Trump. They're hoping that you see them up there and say, I'm not going to do that because I may get killed. They're not actually doing anything. They're not actually doing any counter snipering. because the dude climbed on the roof and started firing. Anyway, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out.